Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the 𝗡𝗵𝗀𝗵𝗋 𝗥𝗡𝗃 County Team Shootout. Stephen James and Nick Finn here with you this weekend. And boy, Nick, are we excited to say that. You are the veteran of this event. You did last year's Teddy White famous viral moment and all of that. How excited should we be about this weekend coming up?
Yeah, it's very different this weekend from what we're used to. You know, we're used to these professional events. This is a lot more raucous. You'll see the teams. There's that team event vibe, which we rarely see.
Yeah.
We see it occasionally in the World Championships and so on and so forth, but normally we're watching an individual game. You might have a few fans around, but all these guys are rooting for each other. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of excitement in the arena. If it recreates what it did last year, we're in for a good weekend.
It's got a lot to live up to, ultimately, doesn't it? It should be an awful lot of fun. We've got two tournaments here with you this weekend. We've got the sort of main county tournament and the juniors as well. And if the juniors has got a long way to step up to last year's tournament, but I dare say the youth looks all right coming into this evening. So that's what we'll see this evening. Afternoon is focused on the main tournament, and we'll crown two champions by the end of the weekend. Kent about to be on the break. This is the captain. Well, no, my apologies, not the captain. Callum Britt, this is. All 18 years of him. He's taking on Adam Raymond for West Yorkshire on the other side of the arena. Quite rowdy in there. I think there's a few 𝗤𝗍𝗄𝗎s been sunk. And someone else who knows a thing or two about sinking 𝗤𝗍𝗄𝗎s is Nick Finn. He's right next to me for this evening's entertainment. Good evening to you, Nick.
Good evening, sir.
You mentioned right at the top of the show this afternoon, the junior shootout actually last year might have been the highlight of not just that weekend, but also the entire summer.
Yeah.
You were lucky enough to do that event, I know. And it just got lit up by how amazing these youngsters were. These guys this year, they've got quite a tough act to follow.
They really do. Yeah, they're fabulous, fearless. And, you know, that as much as we enjoyed this afternoon, you know, there's players there who've trodden the path and they come with baggage. These guys, they're at the start of their career. And I say that with, you know, the greatest of intent. I was talking to one of the players from the Lancs team, and he was saying that, well, I should have told you, Nick. He said, well, I saw him upstairs afterwards. I interviewed him earlier. It was Ian, and he said, what I should have told you is our team are all over 50. We're all in the seniors, over 50 side. But like I say, they've trodden the path. These guys are at the other end of their pool career, and they are absolutely fearless. We're in for some great fun tonight.
Yeah, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. The West Yorkshire team is a fair bit younger than the Kent side, I can tell you. Really looking forward to this West Yorkshire team, sort of because of that, really. I think we've been really lucky with the Next Gen series this season and already seeing some brilliant young pairs on the... that's a lovely shot by Callum. You can still take this yellow if you want it, but it is thin. A little unlucky not to contact the red, which would have been perfect. But yeah, already in the pairs this season, I mean, it wasn't just Teddy White and Lucas Earnshaw, although weren't they amazing in week number one. But even the week just gone, we had two fantastic young players, Justin Matthews, Ollie Goddard. And it's amazing, actually, to watch these young ones come up, take on the occasion, and just with complete fearlessness. Although, as anybody over the age of 30 will admit, these youngsters and their phones.
Right on cue. But, yeah, I mean,
great shot.
I don't think there can be many more sports that have got such an exciting future, because there's so much talent in these youngsters. We see them on the next gen. We see them breaking through into the challenger ranks. You know, you see he's not here this weekend. He was here last year. People like Jaden Billingham, obviously, I mean, he's one of the more senior juniors, if you know what I mean by that. You know,
yeah. But what the thing about Jaden is, I saw this the other day, representing England at this year's Worlds. I think he's playing in the under-18 team,
yeah,
which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's good enough to be one of the best players on the seniors.
And there's a buzz around the club as well. Obviously, we had the excitement last year, obviously the viral video from young Teddy White. You know, a year on, he's been playing a lot around local leagues, taking on some big names in the local leagues. I mean, he couldn't be in a better environment. He's playing out of one of the best clubs around in terms of talent, but the area as well. He's playing against, you know, top players. 𝗟𝗏𝗪𝗏 was telling me that he's had him playing in his side, and he's learning so much from these experiences. And there's a real buzz around the club because you're going to get to see him play again tonight. That's going to be, set your alarm clocks for that one. That's 8:40 they're due on this evening. But it is roll on, roll off. We went through it pretty quickly this afternoon. So.
Oh, didn't we just? Yeah, it was an early tea time for us. We were sort of scheduled roughly to finish around about 4 o'clock. We were done, dusted by, well, only just after 3. There was a couple of really quick matches. That can happen in this format. It's a race to 4 as well for the juniors. So smaller squads and races to 4, and we finish when a team gets to 4, unlike some team pool competitions where, you know, you might see all the frames played out for frame difference reasons. Not here. It's very easy. As soon as a team wins 4, well done. You're back in the shed. See you tomorrow. Callum Britt, for what it's worth, was taking out a fabulous finish on yellows before he was very unlucky to land snookered on both of his balls. Really unfortunate. He's taken out a lovely visit prior to that point. Adam Raymond has got a tough spot here. Reds aren't easy, and yellows are hard to sort of hide away from on the other side of things. 16 years of age is Adam.
Yeah, Reds are an absolute mess, and you can understand why he's tried the loss of turn. I mean,
if
he pulls that shot off, he's in total control of the match. And
yeah, that was a really good effort.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
It's hanging in that pocket.
Yeah. Obviously a risky shot to take on. He knows that, but as I said earlier, these guys are fearless.
I wonder if in another life, Callum Britt doesn't think, oh, I should get the rest out for this one.
Yeah.
Because he obviously can't miss that pop. But by stretching, he's lost control of the cue ball. He's so much shorter of where he wanted to be. All of a sudden, he's got a bit of a pot to play. Cue ball's going to be flying here. He's do well to control it.
Yeah, you feel he can't avoid a cannon on something.
So much so, he's played the double. Oh, and he's, you know, he's a little bit lucky, he's a little bit unlucky, because he played a great shot, but he's also landed shy on this 8 ball. And that's all because of the shot he played before. Yeah. He should have been much better on that yellow. It just goes to show, it's a good lesson for any youngsters watching. You can never take a single shot for granted.
Cardinal sin, really, though. I mean, he was a touch unlucky to snooker himself, but I mean, he's taken on a much tougher double to hold on to the cue ball and then lost it. He's got a tough shot here.
Yeah, okay.
Looked to thread the needle.
So a really good chance.
Yeah, cue ball in hand, he should be on. I think I'll be taking the one left hand side cushion, and he agrees. Don't have to do anything too rash, just drop this in, leave yourself the short position on the board just to the right of this one.
Yeah, and good wherewithal as well to call his extension. I think there was a little bit of panic in there as well, but it's okay. Yeah, it goes the other way. Don't mind that. I think for me, if you can get the red to the north of the table and the red just above the right centre pocket out the way nice and early in this visit, the rest of your work is taken care of, really. 8 ball waiting. The red further south is a nice last ball.
I don't mind taking the one he's just taken, but I may have been tempted just to leave that one on the table just because...
Just an insurance policy.
It's a good link ball as well. You know, now he has to put much of a shot. I mean, he should still be absolutely fine here, but that did act as a nice little link. Just a question of personal preference, though.
Yeah, that's nice.
Just a bit of angle on both. It's going to take the one to right corner. It's a more natural line with a cue ball. Just take it off the side cushion. Nice.
I think he's taken these out really well, you know. It's a good pattern. He hasn't had to play anything too crazy. And Adam Raymond is going to get West Yorkshire up and rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to be critical of that finish. It was really tidy.
And for anyone out there who's thinking, oh, that was easy, this kid is not very old at all, just 16 years of age, and it'll be his first time playing in front of the cameras on the main arena table. Nothing is easy.
Absolutely.
And there's plenty of far more experienced and far more heralded players who found out that to their cost over the years with 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗀.
Yeah, we often hear from the armchair critics, and you know, what a simple layout they've got here. It's so easy, but you know, put yourself in this environment, put yourself in this arena with your team watching on, the pressure, the first frame, the cameras are pointing at you. It's an alien environment to a lot of these guys.
Absolutely. We've now got the experience in the house, at least for West Yorkshire. Morgan Hamilton is currently in the chair. He is West Yorkshire's oldest player, 17.
Oh, you're making me feel old now. Yeah. Well, I am. Let's be honest. There's no getting away from it. 17th, the oldest player.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Ollie Mitchell is out there for Kent. He's just 18. He's only been playing for 1 year, and he's qualified for Kent Juniors. So, big congratulations to him. It's a great opening break from his opponent, however. As Morgan Hamilton can set about this layout, and actually, it's not a bad one at all. I think yellow's all go here. The only issue he's got might be this first shot. Can he get out of here without really disturbing anything? He's got a shot. That's okay. Sneak this yellow back to left centre. That one passes the res. That was his only danger in playing that one first, and I think he probably had to. But this is not too bad. Just needs to get himself back on track here with this shot if he can. Ooh, hangs it. Okay. Ollie Mitchell will get his chance at the table in this frame. We are playing one frame pool. It's team pool. If you've never seen it before, it's the best kind of pool to watch, really, as a spectator.
Nice to see a close match, wasn't it? I mean, what did we see this afternoon? 5-2? Was that the closest game?
Yeah, we didn't see very many long ones. We didn't see many.
Good to see one go to the wire.
Oh, I'd love a decider. I'd love a decider. It will require, I think, both teams to play really well to get us there. I think the match clock will be a little bit more in play than it maybe was earlier on this afternoon with the oldies.
Yeah, just 30 minutes on the clock. That can quickly go. You know, one tactical frame is going to potentially take a third of that time.
Well, we see, you know, really good players play on a Monday night, races to 4. And I'd say it's quite rare that in a 20-minute match they manage to get all frames done. It's, you know, the occasions that we see a 4-3 after 20 minutes, rare, really rare. When you're talking about, you know, guys and girls at this level, you're probably hard pushed to find 7 frames done in the time allowed. But we'll see. I would be delighted to be proved wrong. Ooh. That was an absolutely classic example. I've been a bit caught there. He's thinking, oh, it's a big pocket if I use the yellow, but there's a gap, and that was the one bit that he hit. You can almost see that one coming.
Yeah, he was just trying to create a little bit of an angle on the red that's just above that yellow on the left-hand side.
So yellow's back in play, and they're quite nice. But he will want to land on the yellow between the 2 reds pretty early. I don't think it goes into the middle anymore. I might be wrong, but it looks too tight to me. I'd love to be right behind it, but I think that's tight. See here, I think, where he lands if this one goes.
So,
he's taking it north, yeah, I think he has to.
Should be fairly comfortable, though, nothing to do with the cue ball.
Feels like a big shot, mind.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some pressure for sure.
Not that you'd know it.
What pressure? Just got into the cue ball a little bit, though. Just, I think he tried to just stun across onto the red, but just got into it a little bit more than he wanted. And he's left this thin.
Oh, this is very thin. He's almost cutting this back, it's that thin. That's okay. Smelly.
It is. It's thin, and the cue ball, no guarantee of being on this 8 ball at all. It's one of those situations you want to run into the reds to try and hold the cue ball, because if you go through them,
he's doubling it. Oh no, he cut it. Went for the middle. I could see the thinking, keeping the cue ball in that half of the table, have some shot at the 8 ball.
Yeah, he had a big pocket as well.
Thought he was playing the double for that reason, but obviously felt that he could cut it. It was tough though. Might just be the plant first up for Ollie.
Yeah, that's all he's got. It's not a simple plant either. He's got to cut this red back, and there's no guarantee of holding the other one. Oh, double kissed it in.
You'll do.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Not convinced he played that, but it works. It's effective.
Yeah, put enough things in the right area, good things can happen.
Still needs to get hold of this cue ball. It's running again.
Yeah, it's tough out there. That is such a good example of how quick this table plays compared to what these youngsters will be used to. He is a good 2 feet further than he wanted to be.
And there's such a small margin of error when you're playing across the line that you want to take as well. He's literally, his margin of error is probably about 6 or 8 inches, which is why we always say if you can, just try and come into the line.
It's a good shot though. Ask the question.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think that's probably more sensible than ragging an effort at a pot and giving the frame away. Morgan Hamilton's got a 1 cushion here though, and half ball contact on this yellow, and good things can happen.
I think he's going to go 2 cushions. No, it is 1.
Ooh, that was not far away.
Just wondered if he might try and come up behind it and just kind of hit it half ball. Put some distance between cue ball and object ball if you come that way. You can see why he played it the way he did.
Oh, cue ball. Oh no.
It's okay. Yeah, well, I say it's okay. It's on the table. That's about as okay as it gets in that situation. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to take the table one, Nick? Yeah. Oh, this is a pressure pot if ever there was one. For Ollie Mitchell. Oh, bang! What a shot! What a shot, young man. And you can see the relief. Quite right, too. That was an absolutely brilliant 8 ball.
𝗪𝘁𝗆𝗍 there. Showing the appreciation of that shot. That was fantastic. Great work.
Yeah, we'll get another look at that shot because that was absolutely brilliant. And you can see there he's getting a pat on the shoulder. He'll just be so relieved to be out of there. All the pressure's come off. That was such a special shot. Have another look at this. He's jawed into the pocket. Goodness me, I've burst an eardrum. That was an absolutely incredible shot from Ollie Mitchell. And I've about fallen off my chair with the shock of what just played in my ears at full volume. Anyway, we move on. This is 𝗏𝗏 O'Shaughnessy for Kent. It is 1-1 as 𝗏𝗏 breaks off. So dry break from 𝗏𝗏, and this is James Hawksworth through the table. 14-year-old. He is an ultimate pool player on the Next Gen series. England Youth International as well.
Are they just getting younger and younger? I mean, each one that comes out is like a bit younger than the last.
Both teams, I can tell you, do have a 12-year-old in the ranks, which should be really, really fun. I think they're slated to play each other. No, sadly not, which would have been fabulous. But yeah, looking forward to seeing a couple of the youngsters in particular in this match, because it's what this junior event is all about, and that is not to you know, the likes of Callum, Britt, who we saw in frame one, who's 22 and a fabulous young player. That's not to say he's old hat.
Yeah.
But you know, he's to a point, he's sort of been there and done it, even at this level. Whereas for these teenagers that are making it through, like 13, 14, 15, how good to see them on this stage. Oh, what a pot this is.
That's a great recovery. I was about
what
to say,
a pot that is.
I was going to say it's just getting away from him slightly, but that's a great recovery.
He cued that in a dream. If he can position his cue ball here, this will be an unbelievable out. Plays the bump. Oh, how good's this, Nick? Have another watch of this, by the way. Oh, that is crisp.
Didn't touch the sides.
Never in doubt. Oh, please stay. Hold, 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 hold. Yes! How good a visit is this?
What a finish.
14-year-old James Hawksworth. Remember the name. That was absolutely brilliant. And his teammates and supporters barely look surprised. It's like he does that all the time. That was seriously special. Absolutely fabulous, that. So this is young Charlie Kerrigan, who's out there for West Yorkshire. It's Michael Cairns out for Kent. There he is, all 17 years of him. Charlie Kerrigan, 16. Here is Charlie on the Next Gen series as well. So he sort of knows what Ultimate Pool's all about. But he's not had the chance yet to play on this particular stage. Oh, that's a proper break. And he's unlucky to go in off like that. Because when you contact the pack that solidly, you always feel a little bit tough. And the red goes back towards the corner pocket like that.
The red was chasing in front of it. I mean, when it's your day, the red keeps it out of the pocket, just bounces back in it.
And don't get me wrong, I'd give pro players loads of hammer for that break, but I'm not going to give a 16-year-old the same. So this is Michael Cairns at the table.
I think he may have already run aground. I don't think he's on anything here. The two yellows he's closest to don't go. So maybe just to try and find a little containing shot here. He's not going to though. He's going to try and take this long.
He was on that as well. He was on that. He missed it thick, which meant he could definitely see enough of it. Here comes Charlie Kerrigan.
Not a particularly nice table to go at. He's got the red along the bottom cushion, but where's your next ball after that one? To get up the table, you're going to have to power that in. It's a tough enough shot as it is, so he takes his extension. You can understand why. This needs some thought. I think he's going to have to punch this in. That's okay, I think. If we can get through to the red that's closest to the middle pocket. Can he get through to the potting angle of that one?
Maybe yeah, he definitely can.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely can. I think he's just doing his further work while he's got a bit of time. Not the worst idea in the world.
Yeah, just
yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Got the one to top left coming, and he can't be as serene now.
no.
This is the one that can catch you out. So he's got one more shot at a leisurely 30 seconds, and then the pace really ups to 15. And you can see he's doing a lot of work right now. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is brave. This is really brave. Well, he's a brave kind of player. The right shot is the right shot, as they say. Look at the confidence on these nippers, Nick.
That's a big shot at that moment. I mean, I think 99% of other players take the easier one to top left, but you're right. It was the right shot.
Oh,
just rushed that one, just got caught by the timer, didn't he?
He did. And I think he's been a little bit caught again by the presence in that yellow.
Yeah.
He's like, do I play it off the yellow? Do I?
And he just had that extra couple of seconds as well. I mean, yes, he's got the beeps in the background, but he got down and just really rushed it. Whereas he had just another couple of seconds.
It may well be his first time ever playing on a shot clock like that, of any kind, let alone a 15 seconds.
Yeah. The players who manage the clock the best, they do wait until that last second just to allow themselves to compose.
And this is where it will get brutal for these youngsters. 15 seconds is hard to play on when you're an elite pool player. These guys are 16, 17, they are by definition not that.
And you can tell this guy's naturally a thinking player as well. He likes to take his time, he likes to come around the table and have a look. He's your Phil Harrison, isn't he, of the juniors, you know, wants to...
Oh, he'll take that as an aside, yeah, go on.
But, you know, he wants to circumnavigate the table and look at the angles. You just don't have time with this clock.
He's not bad here.
No.
He's not bad. He's got a shot to play here. He doesn't have to do a huge amount with it. Don't get too greedy. Yeah, that's okay. 8 balls waiting here. It's a stun shot, and he's shown he can pot a mean ball. He's locked in. Ooh, not quite.
Huge frame, this one. He knows it as well. You know, to go 3-1 here with just 7 minutes left on the clock is massive. Pressure really is back on Kent here.
Yeah, you can hear the words of some familiar voices in the background. Shootout pool, it's team pool, coaching, etc. Not a thing. You can talk as much as you want.
I don't like this.
Yeah, nor do I.
Close to his work, no angle to get back across for the other bit either. He made it.
Yeah, I didn't like it either, but he made that look easy.
Kind of punched down with side, just making an angle that wasn't there.
Yeah, can't overthink it, Michael. That's lovely. Oh, how's your combo? Oh, he's come far enough for the middle.
Yeah.
That's okay. Thought for a second he was only going to be able to play at bottom right, but he's on the middle.
It's a thin snick.
This for 2-2. Is he going to get lucky? Is he going to get lucky? No. So this for 2-2 becomes this for 3-1. The difference that makes is massive. Didn't get greedy with his cue ball, backs himself to make it.
Yeah, use your muscle memory. Don't let the nerves take over. No,
oh, that was edgy. That was edgy.
Do you know what? Any other day of the week, he punches that in.
Yeah, no questions asked.
He tried to roll it, and that's why he missed it. He backs himself to punch that in every day of the week.
We saw him take a shot earlier on in the frame, which was such an ego shot, where it was almost like this shot is demonstrably harder than every other ball on the table, but you're taking it on, and he made it. And now we are on double ones. Because this is the pool version of the Madhouse.
What a little knuckle that was. Because if he doesn't catch that knuckle on the way through,
shots.
That comes down over the bottom corner pocket, and it's a simple clearance.
Well, we've all been here, folks. We've all been here. This is horrible. You can't do anything that'll lose it. A little bit of lefty coming out for Michael Cairns. He too goes for the double kiss. Who's brave enough to take it on first then?
Now with the clock on 5 minutes, this frame becomes even bigger. It was big enough with 7 minutes left, but...
Just came around to look at the double, I think. Oh, he took it on.
That's brave. That's really brave.
What's he leaving?
He's left the double.
It's not a terrible result, that, for Charlie Kerrigan. Got to hit this hard.
Oh, that's so unlucky, and it's coming down as well.
That'll do it. Charlie Kerrigan's going to escape the madhouse. Oh, and he's going to run the clock as well. Look at this. Couldn't do it, could he? He couldn't do it. Hit it on the first beep. I think he felt too awkward out there, but look how much that means to West Yorkshire. And Charlie Kerrigan, the 16-year-old, gets it done.
That's so unlucky, though. I mean, you cannot get any closer to a double and not pot it. And any less pace, and it goes into the pocket. But he had to punch it to straighten it up, so he had to hit it with that kind of pace to give it a chance.
Well, you can see the West Yorkshire juniors are absolutely thriving. They're currently running 4 youth singles leagues out of 3 venues, which all of West Yorkshire's players are at now, or did play in. Got monthly academies going on, which are attended by all the players that you're seeing right now at the same venues, which is 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 Club, 𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗏, Rat Cafe, 𝗏𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗏, Pool Hall, Huddersfield, and 𝗘𝗃𝗲𝗄𝗃 Keighley, which is not only helping to ensure them have a bit of a feeder system for the under-23 teams and beyond, but also enables the youth county squad to learn coaching skills and pass on their knowledge to others. It's helping with character building, confidence, and I tell you what, these West Yorkshire folks have really got it figured out. It's the youngest squad here. They're all really enjoying their pool, and they're all playing brilliantly as well. And great to see how well managed this region has been as we see the next frame up, and it may well be the final frame looking at this one. 3-1 West Yorkshire lead, 3 minutes and 56 seconds remaining. It's Kent at the table. This is Lucas Keepin, who's 17 years of age himself.
Yorkshire won't mind what they see here.
No, you keep cracking on, Lucas, they'll be thinking.
The table was a complete mess. It's going to have to drive into these, just hope for something.
Yeah, hit and hope.
Have to, not enough time for anything else. Yeah, that doesn't get you anything.
Yeah, it's West Yorkshire, you need to play shots like that.
Yeah.
I think if you're Lucas there, and I don't blame him for playing the shot that he's played at all, because he'll be thinking, well, what else am I supposed to do? But I think in this scenario, you've just got to be the aggressor. You're 3-1 down, there's 3 minutes left. Just re-break them. Just hit it as hard as you can and see what happens.
Yeah. You mentioned Keighley there. That's home of Chris Malling, of course, isn't it? And
good players,
our
yeah.
dad as well.
Yeah, on the other side of the arena at the minute is Chester Dyson-Dalby, who is 15 years of age. They continue to get younger for West Yorkshire. And if I was Chester right now, that's fine. Don't pot a ball. Do not pot a ball. Make them chase. I think him missing there will end up helping him. Yes.
And now he sees it.
Okay, now Chester might have to do something because Reds aren't bad. They do have a bad ball. With 2 minutes left, you can definitely make a case for continuing to make this ugly. But I think probably for Chester, let's keep things simple.
I think just burn a minute off the clock here, don't you?
Yeah.
Just pot the balls that are in the open. Wait till the beep's on every shot. Get that clock down to 130, 120. Most of the hard work should then be done.
I'll tell you what, he's on the breakout if he wants it. This will show us what he's thinking. He's either got the one to the left corner for the time-wasting option, or he's got the breakout to bottom right if he wants it.
Yeah, I don't think you risk a breakout because
he's choosing the correct option for me. Yeah,
there's a chance there you run into the the two balls and going off. I mean, you just don't need a wrist ball in hand there. Just maintain control, burn the seconds.
It's not bad. It's a really good shot from Lucas there, not using that better red because he needed to save it. Oh, he's unlucky. He's tried something clever. And that should be that for Kent. Yeah, lovely shot. 55 and ticking seconds left. This match is ostensibly over, even with that from Chester. Just use all your time on this. I don't think there's really the time left. If you were really funny, you'd hit this as hard as possible around as many cushions as you could. You'll probably waste 28 seconds.
Get the cue ball spinning.
The insights from 𝗘𝗃𝗲𝗏, he's just tried the melling.
They don't have the break in the necks either, do they? So they would be relying on a golden duck if he does make these. I mean, give yourself a chance. Why not?
It's a great pot. Is he going to get a whack at the 8 ball? I think he is.
Just leave 2 seconds on the clock. Hope for a golden duck.
Oh, he's not going to have the time. It's going to go in though, is it? No, not quite. And it's West Yorkshire who win it. So it's Cambridgeshire breaking off. Their grown-up team was playing earlier on today, and they played well, winning through as they probably should. There's 4 ultimate pool champions in that side. They won through pretty comfortably 5-1. This is their nippers squad, and good to see that there's a fair few real bona fide juniors within it as well. I was having a good laugh with the Lancashire boys, because about 3 or 4 of their number, their ages start with 2. And I said to each of them, I said, you guys shouldn't be here. Which I should stress, they took in very good spirit, which is how it was intended. It is an under-23s competition. 𝗨𝗽𝗱𝗇, I think, is still just about 18. I asked him that on Monday, and I got the answer, and I must say it feels like a very long time since Monday. So I'm not 100% sure if that's correct or not, but he played beautifully with Justin Matthews earlier on this week, live on TNT Sports, and beamed around the world in 66 countries. So I'm reckoning this frame here will feel really settled for him, because he was out there and he played great, and he nearly went through against much tougher competition, with all due respect to Liam in the chair for Cambridgeshire. That's a good shot.
He's left this fairly thin. It's going to be a tester.
I'm wondering if he makes it though. Can he kick that red full in the face? Or is he just going to slide by it on the lower side because he is that thin?
I think the natural angle takes you into the red. Well, actually, looking at the overhead, it doesn't. It comes above it. So he played it aside.
Yeah, it was tough.
It was. A decent chance.
Bit of noise out there for Cambridgeshire, which is nice. And Mills here in support of his teammates.
Good chance to get his hand on the table.
Liam is 19, I can tell you, Nick. He's a trialist for the England under-23s team. It's just to be a trialist, you've got to be a very good player. And he was the under-18s national singles finalist last year. And he is currently a part of the Ultimate Pool Challenger Series Tier 2.
So he knows his way around the table then, doesn't he?
Yeah, all this to say that he's a pretty decent stick.
Yeah. Deciding not to go the aggressive route there. I think other players may have had a go at that table, but I can understand why he hasn't. Left a treacherous little snooker here as well. This one not easy to get out of. Has the one cushion escaped to the top cushion?
Ooh. Very nearly shaved that yellow and ended up quite a decent shot.
Yeah, even a touch on the other yellow would have been okay. So cue ball in hand. The obvious problem ball is this one on the left cushion just below the middle pocket. He obviously doesn't fancy it to the middle. From this angle it looks like if you put the cue ball right behind it, it would go, but when you look at the overhead it's much closer to the cushion than it looks from the shot that we've got. So he's tried to move it. He may just have to resign himself to playing a double on that now. He's landed on the ball to bottom right. I think you just take your medicine here. Leave that as a double later in the frame. He really does want to move it. He's come past it again, but again, these balls are so open. He's landed on another one. A couple of decent attempts to move it, but now he's looking at some kind of loss of turn. Looking at planting the red onto the yellow and trying to hide the cue ball, but it's hampered queuing. You won't want to play that now. He's got another opportunity. There's another angle here that he could play this to middle. And this time he does knock it out. Has he landed on anything? Well, he's on it to middle. It's a tricky shot, but he is on it to middle. Can't do too much with the cue ball here either, so if he gets this, he's going to have another tough shot to follow it up. Just drop this in, leave the cut to top right.
Tester.
Yeah, just catches that near knuckle. It was a big ask. Did play it a little bit as a shot to nothing though. He knew he wasn't going to be leaving anything easy on the yellows. The yellow on the right-hand side, it doubles past the 8-ball. It's the only shot he's got. Oh, what a shot it is. Great double. Had to make that. Those are tough. And he's rewarded with the frame. That really was a great double. Liam Mills threw down the gauntlet. Molly Goddard more than up to the task. Takes that as super double and gets frame number 1 to his side of the room.
I'm really enjoying all the young ones sitting at the front because, you know, they have to. because they're, you know, small. So that's also where all the beers are lined up for all the adults, and it just just looks quite enjoyable, doesn't it? Okay, so Cambridgeshire have sent another man in, and that is Jack Denman. I know that because it says it on his shirt rather helpfully. The live scoring's let us down a bit here because I submitted the wrong names. That is Andrew Anderson for Notts.
Notts break, leading 1-0. Race to 4. 22 minutes left on the clock. Ball break. Sends the cue ball straight into the middle pocket, straight in off. Didn't time it. And he sent the pack far and wide, and the table's wide open.
Yeah, pretty nice lead for this. I wonder if you're tempted. You only get cue ball in hand behind the line. I wonder if you're tempted to play that yellow, or do you go reds? Because reds are okay too. Yeah, it'll be reds.
I know what you mean. If you take that yellow,
It just feels like yellow's then a completely wide open, and
yeah.
whereas there is a tiny bit of work to do on reds, and it is small.
It's need a really good cue ball though. These two reds at this end of the table, kind of just on top of each other. There's a lot of traffic around there. They're not easy balls to land on. The transition from top of the table down to the bottom of the table is going to be the key shot here.
Yeah. Which is why I wondered, oh, we're not going to get that far for Jack. It's the worst possible leave. The worst possible leave. He's left the yellow on. So Andrew Anderson has to take this one first. And he may well leave himself a long yellow, but if he knocks that one in, they are sitting pretty. It's why I wondered right at the start, you'd have to take a brave opening shot on. But I felt like if you got that yellow, the rest of the visit was easy. Whereas the reds, it always felt like you had a bit of work to do. Ooh. Opt to top that one through. Runs into the red. And all of a sudden yellows look tricky. About the only position on the table you could be where you couldn't really obviously pot a yellow.
Yellow is closest to, doesn't double.
He's taking it on. Rather you than me, mate. And he's not going to get too close, which is no disgrace because that was an obscenely difficult shot.
Reds have got the same problem they had earlier, though. It's still that transition from top to bottom of the table. There's still a lot of cover around those yellows, around those reds.
There is, but there's also a nice little shot you could do. Probably won't do now with taking that red first, because you could leave if the cue ball was where it is now, for example. You could play the red to bottom right, and you've almost got like a bit of a natural angle to float around the bottom and have the red waiting into the same pocket. And you may still do that because he's on the cushion here, and I think you just take your medicine. Cue ball on the side rail. Yeah, I like this. It's come a little bit further than he wanted, so he might have to force it a touch. But I think if that was a few inches to the right as we look at it from the main camera, I think he's in business.
Yeah. He's still just on the potting angle. But he needs to play this with a touch aside.
Yeah, I think you have to, which makes the shot harder.
Took the double on.
Oh, wow.
What a double. Oh, thought he had it.
Or maybe he couldn't see the potting angle. I'd need to see that one again.
No, he can't have. He can't have. If he could see the potting angle, he was definitely taking that pot on. I thought he was just on it, but couldn't have been. Not really left too much, though.
Looks like a double of his own for Anderson. That's a lovely shot. Judged that one really well with the slide. Yeah, I think we've got it queued up. Let's see that last shot there from Jack Denman, if we can. How close was he to that yellow? Yeah, really close. Yeah. He couldn't see the potting angle. Very nearly a very good recovery. But that opening double was excellent from Andrew, and it set him up here for a counter clearance.
Similar to the last frame, wasn't it? Whereby he's got one really tough shot, but it opens up the table. Beautiful.
He's done really well there to not play that too hard because the line wasn't amazing. Right now he's great.
Yeah, you play this with a trace of side. He would have liked another 3 or 4 inches, but he's still fine.
A tester. Oh! It falls in.
Heart would have been in the mouth for a second there.
I just feel like, because they're not really those shots, but for all these lads here, if they were down the local club, if they're, you know, they're not struggling to pot that ball. But that shot in this environment feels like a tester, because you know you've got to cue it well and you've got to punch through. Don't cue across it, don't be nervy. And that's exactly what that shot was. It was a nervy shot. He's lucky it's fallen in.
The shot before was as well, because he seemed to play it with just a trace of check side, and I would have played that with just a trace of running side, which would have helped the pace off the top cushion.
Yeah.
Just widens the angle slightly. He would have come another 3 or 4 inches down the table, a little bit further to the right, would have finished a lot straighter on it.
So Louis Jones in action for Cambridgeshire. Louis was originally meant to, or rather than meant, as we heard from Dom Cooney earlier, could have been a part of the senior team today. Cambridge doing a bit of chopping and changing with their lineup over the course of this weekend due to player availability.
And if he's that close to getting into that senior team.
Good player. Yeah, Challenger Series 3 player is Louis Jones at the tender age of 17.
But it's 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 who's at the table. He's run aground as he hit the cushion. No, referee 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 quick to snatch that ball up. Ball in hand now for Cambridgeshire, and a frame they have to win. 3-0 down, the clock will probably have around about 11-12 minutes left on it. The match will be really getting away from him.
Yeah, I quite like that shot. He's not made it, but he's played a good shot at the same time.
Yeah, he
knew what he was doing.
Yeah, couldn't attack there, but just needs to advance these yellows. They're a mess. He's got time on his side there.
He's not left reds, although 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is looking at something really aggressive here. The only thing I would say is don't pot the 8 ball. And he wasn't close. I think he was probably aware of that. If you're going to miss it on that side.
He's left nothing. Not sure if it's touching ball. Didn't catch the call. I'd like it to be touching ball because he could just play away.
Just do the same again for Louis Jones here. I think you get the cue ball right at the top end of the table. You're going to leave very, very little. Reds are awful. Reds really aren't good. That red throws into the left rail is a horror ball, really.
Didn't want to run through the gap. He's left the ball to middle. As you say, the Reds are a mess. But,
the only way that could be an issue is if he's left the ball to the middle and he can move the red. Don't think he can. But he clearly feels he can do something. I'm sure he didn't want to bump into the red that he has, but I think he's going to take the plant on.
Yeah.
Super aggressive. It's one of those situations like you're sort of back to the wall, you sort of have to, really. He's very nearly made it. Going down swinging if he is to go down, knowing Bassnett. And Cambridgeshire are the ones who need to attack. Trailing as they do. Simple loss of turn. And that's pretty good. Yeah, rather me than you. What am I saying? Rather you than me. Owen.
red that's on the bottom cushion, I'd be tempted to go one cushion, side cushion, and try and push that across the face of the 8-ball. If you had that one in the pocket, that would cause a headache.
Yellows are tough for Louis. He's torn here between a bit of a rock and a hard place. He knows he's got to do something, but he also knows that he has to be patient. He's looking at the match clock and he's seeing 12 minutes left. He's looking at the scoreboard, seeing 2-0 down.
Yeah.
And he thinks, right, I've got to do something. Then he looks at the lead and he thinks, oh, it's a terrible one to go for.
You can't be rash here. You just can't. Too hard.
Yeah, good choice. Good choice, well done. It's not easy to play shots like that, but he's playing the right shots.
Yeah, you see the grimace though. He wanted that yellow to be in the open on the cushions, just not helping him at all. So now he's looking at that shot that I mentioned. That's opened up the pocket.
One thing it is though, that ball at the top, is he can move it and he can probably try and play a snooker with it at the same time.
Has to be careful here now because the red has opened up and you could play that off the 8-ball and open that pocket, so you can't leave in any kind of sighter of the red.
Yeah, it's okay. Wants to bounce.
So he left a long double though. Double to top right. Is there any value in taking that on?
Well, if that goes, then yeah. I think
would be the match if it's on. He's not looked at it, so maybe not. It's a tough double, but
he might be taking it on.
Just pushing it into the open.
Not a terrible shot.
No, playing the patient game.
And actually, you sort of look at it now for Louis and you think, you've sort of lost this tactical battle a little bit, but you're still in control of the frame. Do you go?
The thing is, if you take this yellow, you can't go full-blooded. You have to play it as a shot to nothing. Oh, he did go full-blooded.
Yeah, respect. It's a great shot.
He's a braver man than I.
Well, quite. I think his hand's forced though. Ultimately, it's harder and harder to find a safe place on the table. I think for his part, I think Owen's played a great frame. From the stage where they were in a proper bona fide tactical battle, I think he's played it about as well as he could.
He's taking a look at, well, the inside or the outside, really. I mean, both of these will go long. It's just a question of preference.
It's outside to the middle.
Outside to middle.
It was tough. it was tough. And he knew that was basically frame ball.
I did wonder if he could maybe try and play that long and again play it as a bit of a shot to nothing. In these situations, you...
Ooh, he got away with it? I think he has.
Sure. I'm not... There was a reaction there, and I'm not sure whether the reaction was, I've got away with that one, or no.
Bending it. Yeah, that was tough. That's a huge let-off for Cambridgeshire. Although, wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? He can play into it straight away, maybe, though.
He could just land it. I think it goes past the 8-ball.
True.
It's not a bad option. A little bit of risk involved, but it's one of those you're kind of rolling the dice now.
I think you can see the edge, though. Yeah, couldn't make it go. So now Louis has to go and win the frame. No questions asked, it's got to be now. I think he's still okay. And come back.
He could top this off the top cushion.
Oh, he's looking down, okay.
It's okay.
I thought he may look to play this up, but he's actually going to play it down. Didn't think I thought the red might be blocking this ultimately, but he's obviously on it. Yeah, flew in. Lovely shot. Plenty of support from his Cambridgeshire teammates, of which plenty of the senior team are in as well.
Lot of pressure on this clearance, hasn't he? Done well.
Yeah, he has done well.
And must have been framed.
Very well done. That was a really pressure visit.
Come on, the Harrison. You hear in the background. And it's going to be Harrison Jr.
Cambridgeshire lads are in support. Sean Hackett, Dom Cooney in vision, watching on their junior counterparts.
George Harrison, there he is.
Oh,
Son
if
of
looks
Phil.
could kill.
Yeah.
He looks locked in.
Some pedigree there.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's, do you know what? It's a real testament to George, this, is that he sort of could just be, oh, I'm Phil's my dad, so, you know, but he's doing really, really well, sort of under his own steam.
Yep, absolutely. Carving his own path. He's playing 𝗏𝗏𝗀. We saw Ben last year. Ben was really good.
There was a World Championship qualifier a couple of years ago with George Harrison. He's been a part of the England under-18s team trials as well. Still just 15 is George. Long, long future in the game ahead of him.
Could have come to the table with a bit of an easier leave there.
Yeah, he could have.
After that dry break.
Yeah, he could have.
Work to do on reds.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier.
It's not helping.
Say that again. He decides to keep digging. He's got an angle he wants, but it's horrible. Oh, he's going to keep digging. I think this is a mistake.
Me too. If you're going to attack from there, you had to play the ball to bottom left. And
you couldn't waste a pot on a not play a cannon off that ball.
No.
You had to leave that as a method of moving something else. 15-second shot clock, a part of the match now as well.
And now he's looking at that ball, but he hasn't got anything like the angle he had earlier.
Yeah, I'm not saying you had to take the very tough red on that had an angle to bump into that cluster, but I think you had to leave that red where it was, because now he's had to play essentially a containing shot, but he's lost his best breaker ball.
Yeah.
Don't move that one.
Oh, George. George.
You know, and there's an element as well where you do almost have to play the table a little bit, but you also have to play your opponent. You know, George Harrison is 15. Ben Starr's got a little bit of a experience gap on him. And if he had started doing this earlier, I'd have been all in favour. But he's actually sort of handicapped himself in this frame by attacking when he did. And I must say that the pot to middle was never ever the shot. That was a loss of turn attempt. That was creative.
Yeah.
Very nearly a very good shot.
Yeah, you wouldn't have minded seeing it drop.
Yeah, absolutely. Lost turn available in the middle, which Ben's seen. That's a good shot. Always the question, though, is how's it sort of been left?
They're going to trade loss of turns here for a second.
That's an excellent shot. Good cue ball. Yeah, the shot from Ben was a good one, but his cue ball wasn't the safest. It enabled that to come straight back at him.
No time to think now, just playing on instincts.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. Not left anything.
Just be careful here.
Well, when you've got the genetics of your dad, who's arguably the greatest doubler of all time, then why not take that on?
He's left an angle to break out here, though.
Oh, he's been lucky.
Yeah, lucky to get it out, but he's not on anything.
Or is he?
I don't think it cuts back.
Interestingly, the team biography that was sent to me ahead of this event by someone a part of the Cambridgeshire Pool Association. There's some notes attached to each player, and a lot of them, for example, are, you know, Seniors World Masters Champ 2019, that sort of thing. For the juniors, there's obviously a little bit less for certain ones. And for Riley Cunnington, all 12 years of him, the notes is, you'll hear him before you see him.
That was a super putt. I mean, he just got down and drilled it into the middle. There was a lot of pressure on that shot. That was super. It's just not coming far enough.
Oh, he's got the Phil mannerisms, hasn't he? I've seen that before.
Yeah, when Phil does it, he's plumb. This is horrible.
Yeah, that was seriously tough. Unlucky, George. I believe that's yeah, that's little Riley.
And Desart needs one good shot to get up the table, and that's it. Or is it?
It's a lovely line, that.
It is, yeah.
Really nice.
I was just waiting for the bounce just to see if it went wide in behind the yellow, but it was absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's testimony. He's as bad as he could be on this red, really. But he is on it because of the line that he found.
Nothing to do with the cue ball, though.
Oh, he could even get the middle of it. No worries. He was perfect. Thought he was treetop to fraction there, but he's not. 1 minute and 15 left. That match clock has crept down, hasn't it? This 8-ball for a massive frame on the boards. 3-1 the leads.
Oh, he left that till the last second.
Celebration as well from Ben Desart.
Lovely confidence. I'm not sure I'd have had the confidence to leave it till the last beep.
Yeah, maybe get down on the shot a fraction earlier than he did. Yeah, he was had to be down pretty quick there.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is run the clock down and then miss the 8-ball. All for the sake of burning up a few seconds. Well, I feel the hard work's done, but Cambridgeshire do have the break in the neck, so...
Yeah, this is Will Hall.
Golden breaks in play.
Up against Jaden Rowe. Yes.
If he can find an 8 ball here, they have a chance. He needs to get it moving.
I'm so disappointed to see the great Jaden Rowe, son of one of the best breakers that has ever graced the English pool table, cut breaking. I am so saddened.
Had to get the 8 moving.
Yeah, not much to be done there for Jaden, bless him. I wonder if, well, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt and we'll see again tomorrow morning. And if that cut break sees it again, I'm going to have words with his dad. It's a brilliant pot. Plant off the red. Oh, decent effort, not to be. So Nottinghamshire are going to take this one down. Will Hall just desperate to play a shot there, isn't he? Couldn't wait to pot a ball on the main table. And he gets one for posterity as the match concludes. It's a 3-1 win for Nottinghamshire. Cambridgeshire's young'uns with some work to do tomorrow. Will Hall buzzing with that pot that he pulled off.